We're going to talk pastry today on Entre Nous, and more specifically that light-as-air French delicacy, brioche. That's with baker Maeva Manchon, co-founder of Union Boulangerie in the 9th arrondissement of Paris. Maeva, welcome back. Always great to have you on the show.
Thank you, Jenny.
All right, let's start right at the beginning. What is a brioche?
So basically a brioche is like a bread with butter, eggs, and a little bit of sugar in it.
Okay, and is there a history of brioche? I mean, how did it start?
So the first brioche that was back in Middle Ages, but it became very popular in France in the 15th century.
And it's not really what we call a pastry. It's more what we call a viennoiserie, which is always a little bit confusing, I think, for people who don't speak French, because viennoiserie, you think Vienna.
Yeah, so basically like a viennoiserie comes from the dough, and pastry comes from art, you know. So viennoiserie is closer to bread. It's like croissant, pain au chocolat, brioche, and pastry, like it's elegant dessert, like tart, entremets, éclair. It involves like cream and a bit much work in it.
And what's the difference between a brioche and bread?
So bread is 4 ingredients. That's flour, salt, levain, and or yeast, and water. So basically that's 4 ingredients for bread and 7 ingredients for brioche. So 4 ingredients plus eggs, butter, and a little bit of sugar.
Ooh, fun. All right, well, we're going to talk about the recipe, how to make brioche in just a minute. But first I want to talk about some of the great brioches that you brought with you. So you do yourself several kinds of brioche at Union Boulangerie. Your 2 stars are the sugar brioche and the babka. So tell us a bit more about that.
Yeah, so basically the most popular is the brioche au sucre. So that's a very light brioche with some orange blossom in it and pearl sugar. And you have the babka, that's a chocolate brioche.
Yum.
That's my favorite.
And you've also brought some that are more regional specialties, I guess you could say. I mean, tell me about the rose praliné, which comes from Lyon.
That's from Lyon, so that's a brioche with some caramelized almond in it. And that's so good. You can't stop. You cannot stop.
And also rose, is that something that's typical of Lyon?
Yes, that's really like their own specialty.
And then you've also brought a brioche feuilletée. So feuilletée is kind of like a puff pastry, I guess you'd describe it. Tell us about that one.
Exactly. So that's basically, that's like a brioche folded like a croissant. So we put butter inside the brioche.
Sounds very, very healthy.
So good.
Very healthy.
So flaky, so chewy inside.
Now, I think maybe for some of our viewers who aren't familiar with brioche, could you say it's similar to what we have in the States, like a cinnamon roll, for example?
Yeah, that's like cousin, you know, and there are so many different recipes. Like, I have my own little recipes with some secret in it. Like, my mom has a different one, my grandma has a different one. So we have really like so many different secrets, like family secret. Like I love to add some orange blossom in it. My mom adds some cream in it. So we have like completely different recipe. But they are cousins.
All right, well, talk us through the recipe. How do you make a brioche?
So basically at home, that's a 2 days process.
Ooh, long.
In the shop, that's 3 days. So the first day, you mix the dough. So the tip for the dough, when you heard like the dough clapping the mixing bowl, you stop it.
Clapping?
Clapping, yes. Okay. Really clapping. So you stop the mixing. You cover it. You put it in a fridge to fermentate overnight. And the day after, you divided all the dough, you shape it, and you have to proof. And the proofing part is the most difficult part.
What's
for
proofing?
The brioche.
That's the raising?
Proofing, yeah, that's the raising. So at home, I love to put my oven at the minimum, like sometimes it's 30 degrees, and you put your brioche, and you add on the bottom of the oven a bowl with some very, very warm water. You close the oven and you let it like rise for like 1 hour 30. And that is the very, very hard part. You have to cook it when it's ready. So you take the tin, you shake it, and if the brioche shake it well, like you on the dance floor, You put your egg wash, and you cook them.
Wonderful.
That's it.
Is it easy to make at home, or would you
That's
suggest
really, really easy. That's easier than a croissant.
Ah,
Yeah.
all right. Well, that's good to know. And do you know where we could find a recipe? Maybe on your Instagram?
Yes, on our Instagram, and you can send me a message, and I will send it to you.
All right, you have heard. So if you want to get Maeva Manchon's recipe for a brioche, you can always reach out to Maeva Manchon. You are the co-founder of Union Boulangerie in the 9th arrondissement of Paris. Thank you so much for coming in and telling us all about brioche. And I'm sure that all of our team here can't wait to dig in to those brioches. Maeva, thank you so much.
Thank you, Jenny.
Don't forget, if you want to check out today's Entre Nous or any other Entre Nous that we've done for you recently, you can always do that on our webpage. That address is France24.com. Stay with us.